Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Shelltastic Crafts. Today I'm going to be pouring these little bag ties. I saw Michelle from Glitz and Glitter pour them like within the last week, and I absolutely fell in love with them. And they are so cute. You could use them for bread, bagels, whatever you put. And instead of those twist ties or the little box things that you twist tie it with when they give it to you at the store, you can use these. I I think they're adorable. Anyway, I'm going to do it like she did, the cloud effect. I was in love with how they came out, and I'm going to try a whole bunch of inks today. Last time, some of my inks were spreading better than others. So I think on one side, I'm going to do the Let's Resin ones. And then the other side, I'm going to try all the octopus that I have that are not opaque. So I have carrot, I have plum, I have emerald, I have lagoon, I have hot pink, petrol, this one's ocean, and this one's deep sea. So the other colors are orange, I have my greens here, turquoise, peach, yellow, purple, aqua. Some of those spread really nicely last time. So honestly, I've always had very good luck with the cloud effect, the Petri effect. I just did kind of successfully the other day, and I do want to try it again because I really think I've gotten farther than I ever have with the Petri effect. But for today, I'm going to concentrate on these. So this holds 3 ounces and this holds 2.8. So that's about 6 ounces. So what I might do, I do have to leave room for the alcohol inks and the Sinker White, which of course you have to have this See Deeper Sinker White. I know the Let's Resin 64 kit comes with 2 of these, but it has to be Sinker White. It will not really work otherwise. So you have to get this. Now, I also had put one in a like a needle nose bottle. I emptied one of my 2 in the pack and I put it in here so I have even better control of it. So, but again, this is not the Petri effect where you drop ink into the dark spots. This is the one where you wait an hour after you swirl in the white, and then wait an hour, and then you go back and you just swirl it and it'll give you the cloud effect. So let me go mix up around 6 ounces of resin. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I've mixed up 6 ounces of resin. I've put all my alcohol inks on the vortex mixer because you don't want any sediment that's sitting on the bottom. Oh, I'm going to use my needle one for the Sinker White. And just try a whole bunch of colors and try to keep the colors exactly where I put them so I could put the right cap back on them. I often mix them up, and that's not good. So I wanted to let you guys know I am leaving for Florida in a few days. I have tons to do. And today I gave my 2 Maine Coons a bath. That was fun. Not. But actually they were pretty good this time. They're getting better and better. Anyway, what I try to do is I post as often as I possibly can, sometimes daily, sometimes that proves challenging, but I will probably only be posting once a week while I'm gone. I'm trying to pre-record a couple of videos before I leave so that I can have them ready, but it all depends on how many I get done, as I only have like 2 days left. So please bear with me. I apologize, but I can't. I'm driving down. Can't possibly be bringing all of my resin stuff with me. I wish I could because I'm going to miss pouring and I'm going to be gone for several weeks. And like I said, I'm driving down. So that's that. And I ask you to please be patient with me, as I'm only going to be able to make a few videos. So I probably hope I can get one out once a week. This one got stuck. I guess I didn't wipe it last time. Okay, this cup is empty. This is my 6 ounces. So remember, we want to pour till it almost reaches the top, but not, because you do want to save a little bit of room for your alcohol inks, your Cinco White, etc., etc. I'd rather put another coat on top if I have to than to over pour it. Just pouring a little bit into each one. And what is in there already? I can't. What is that? Okay. Something in there already, and I literally just took this out of the bag. So I want that to settle into all the little grooves and spaces before I add a little bit more. Oh, see, I already got some chips of alcohol ink in there. Now, I also want to remind you that whenever I do the Petri or cloud effect, I do use the part A and part B of the original Daniel Cooper epoxy resin formula. While I have seen the cloud and Petri effect be done successfully with the new formula, I haven't decided to try that out yet. So I'm going to continue to use that until one day I can really have time to, test how it works for me. But for now, I use that. And they only sell those in the 11.7 ounce bottles with his picture on it and his name. And I usually just get them from Amazon for the set. And it'll last you quite a while because, again, you're not pouring these huge pourers. I mean, unless you are. But you're basically usually pouring jewelry or things like this. Now, I wouldn't mind trying a cloud effect in a huge piece. I'm going to see if I can do it. Not an enormous piece, but a decent sized piece. Okay, so, all right, I need a little more over here and in her tail. I had 2 cats, a tuxedo and a calico, that were 18 and 16. And they both passed within the last year and a half. It was really upsetting, to say the least. They were great, great companions. Loved them dearly. And I've adopted many, many animals over the years. I had a German Shepherd. Unfortunately, she passed away this year at 12. My other German Shepherd mix passed away a year and a half ago. So having animals that are born like not too far apart from each other is a blessing, but it's also, when it comes time to them being old, it's very heart-wrenching to have, for me, 4 animals. 3 had to be put down and the other one just passed away while I wasn't home. And it was gut-wrenching. So now I have 2 still adopted brothers, cats, that are my daughters, that are 5. And I've gotten my Maine Coons in the last year and a half. So they're about a year and 3 months and a year and 6 months. So that's about that. Ugh, I feel like I'm over pouring these. I hope not. Gotta make sure every spot is filled. So I want to get it into those areas. And I know they're not all full, and I want them close to full, but I still have like 2 ounces. So I'm going to have to kind of get down eye level and see where I'm at, because I feel like I have way too much resin left. And there you go. That one wasn't even close to full. This one's a puppy. This one's a chicken or a rooster. This one's a puppy. These are all... Is that a pig? I think that's a pig. And the rest are kitties. This one could use more. And again, why do I feel like I have so much left over? Are the measurements wrong on this? Okay. This one needs more. I did make 6 ounces even, so I expected to have a few drops left, but not this much. Okay. Again, I still want to leave room. I don't want them to be overflowed, but I don't want to waste this resin either. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side right now. There's a big hair. One of my hair, I'm sure. Hold on, let me get... Dear Lord. Hands are full of resin. Let me get a toothpick, because I do see some hairs. There's one long one in here. I'm also probably full of some cat hair because of the bath. I, in essence, took a bath with them. So that's that. But I have to say, I'm so happy how much better they're getting with the baths. They're being more, tolerant of it. Anyway, I'm going to go with the octopus inks. Alexa, turn off alarm. I want to see how these spread. All right, that's spreading nice. I'm going to go with the octopus inks on this side. Remember, you want to make sure that there isn't really any negative space. And I'd like to keep these clear and not back them in black, but if I have to, I will. If I see too much negative space. Or a dark color. Doesn't have to be black. Okay. So far, I like the way they're spreading, at least for the most part. I want to try to get all the colors in here. I love color. That's for sure. That one, but it's a bigger piece too. I shall not forget that. I don't think there's any carrot in here, so I'm going to go ahead and throw some in there. Spread that up here. I'm not going with any rhyme or reason according to the animal, because I just want these whatever color that I have right now. This is the carrot. All right, let me try... Oh, too much green. This one doesn't seem to have any pink. Space. More green up there. Okay. So far, I'm liking it. Let's get that covered and that covered. Let that do its thing for a minute, because they will continue to spread for a little bit. Okay, so that's for the alcohol inks, and I've already messed up the order. Ugh. Anyway, okay, let's go with, let me try some yellow, because you do lose a lot of yellow. Do I have a yellow that's open? This one's not open. Probably do, but I'm not in the mood to look for it. Thumbtacks are hard to grab when you have a gloved hand. Okay. Okay. Yellow seems to get lost a lot, so I definitely like to add a little extra, but so far I like the way it's spreading. Let's do that. Let's do some peach. No, that one's not open either. It's I grabbed from a newer kit. That's spreading nice. Some blue. Let's do some aquamarine. I really love the aquamarine color from Let's Resin. It is really a nice color. This is emerald green, which I have to say is probably almost empty. I definitely have to go find another one. Let's put in some... Did I put orange in here? I think I put just peach. And I wish I had a brown, but I don't. Why? I should. It's next on my list, I guess. It's this one, red. And a little bit more yellow because I don't want to lose that. I'm going to put some in here. More purple. Let's try, oh, cerulean. Oh, that one's spreading nice. I like that. Mm, peach. Peach. Ah, I stuck a lot in there. All right, this one seems to, and I know what color that is. That's the aquamarine. I'm going to put another drop there. And do I see any blank spaces? Yes. I fill that with the purple here. And just at the tip of his tail. That's good. Okay. A little more yellow back here. like I said, I'm trying hard not to have to back these. So I'd like to have them clear, but like we said, resin does what it wants. Okay, let's see. Now, okay, that's why I had extra. Oh, all right. It's still more extra than I expected, but okay. I'm going to fill this up with as much white as I can to fill them up. So I don't have any, I want them to be like domed if I can. So I'm going to mix, what is in there? Just fell in there. No idea what that is. You know what that is? I store whatever baby's breath I have next to it, and I guess these fell in the cup and I didn't realize. Let me put a little bit more. And then I'm going to fill this with the Cinco white. Stick. And I want this to be white. So that's looking good. Looks like it's definitely as white as can be. I think I should add more to this because I want to have enough for all of them. And if I have white left over, I have white left over. I don't mind. See if we need any more Cinco white after I mix this in. Still pretty opaque. Can't really see my stick through it. So, looks good to me. All right. Let's start here. I'm going to just swirl it around and swirl it and swirl it, swirl it. Okay. Swirl. See if I don't make a disaster out of this. Some in the tail. Why is this dripping like this? Come on. Do what I want you to do, please. Don't give me a hard time. Zigzag. Probably what I should have done to the other ones. Okay. Keep going. Okay. Get some down here. On the leg. God, I feel like I put a lot of white in here. I hope it doesn't screw it up. Let's see what happens. Come on. Want some up there. It'll drop up there. Huh. Afraid to add any more white. I feel like I added a lot already. So I'm going to leave that at that. And let's see what we're going to do. So I'm going to come back. And like I said, like 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'm going to swirl. And then I'm going to let them cure. So I don't know if this is a good idea to add this right now, but I'm going to. Because there is a little blank space there. There you go. Okay. That should be good. So once I swirl them, I feel like it'll combine a little bit better too, but not too shabby. I hope they come out good. Let's see what happens. There is a lot of alcohol in here, so I'm kind of shying away from putting a mini torch on them. Because I really do not feel like having this catch fire. So, hair, hair, hair. Checking for anything in the project besides bubbles. This looks like, nope, that's bubbles. This is definitely a hair. And the rest look good. So what I'm going to do is just play it safe. And I'm going to just spray them with alcohol. And that should get rid of any surface bubbles. And yep, they look good. Okay, so again, I'll bring you back in about 45 minutes to an hour. And then we're going to swirl them. And then after that, I'll bring you back when we demold them. Okay, see you later. Hey guys, I'm back. It's cured. Can't wait to see these little guys, little kittens and the dogs and the piggy, I think this is, and the rooster, turkey, whatever it is. So let's see. This is the one I did with the octopus inks. You know, these are still quite thin. Oh my God, how cute did that come out? Oh my God, with all those colors. So adorable. And I could color in these little ones winking, an eye, and then the nose and the little mouth. So adorable. This came out awesome. Okay, let's see the kitty cat. I like the way the octopus inks look. That's gorgeous. Again, they have the eyes slanted here. Oh my God, I love this cloud effect. So gorgeous with all those colors. Definitely like the octopus inks in here. Never tried it before with the cloud effect. Usually use Let's Resin. Oh my God, there's another cat. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Wow, they came out really, really nice. I'm going to let them, lay flat and cure much better because, can't use them yet. They're just still a little bit pliable. They're soft. But this is awesome. Okay, so these are the Let's Resin inks. Oh my God, just as beautiful. This is a little puppy dog. Look at all those colors with the white in there. Wow. Oh, I love the cloud effect. I want to try it on something bigger. Never tried it on something big. Here's another little puppy dog. That came out great. Oh my God, I'm so excited to use these. Oh, adorable. I'm going to try to pour them in some micas and see what they look like too. Wow, that came out gorgeous. And I stuck with the reds, the oranges, the yellows. There's a little bit of green in there, but I think that came out beautiful. Love the swirl pattern. And last but not least, another kitty cat. Oh my goodness, this is, oh, they are beautiful. So happy with the way these came out. I love them. I know when I saw her pour them, Michelle, that I absolutely love them. Even look at the back. So pretty. They just need a little trim to make them not sharp, but other than that, they're perfect. Wow. Very happy with those results. Love, love, love them. You could sell them in a set of 4. You could sell them in a set of 2. You can sell them in a whole set of 8 if you want. They're so adorable. I can't get over how adorable they are. I mean, I'm not sure. That one has that too. Is that a cat? I'm not sure. Anyway, all right, guys, that's it. I love how the way they came out. I'm going to try them next time with some alcohol, not alcohol, um, mica powders and see how they come out. They'll probably look really pretty, especially if we marble them. I think it'll look really pretty. Anyway, that's it for me, guys, on this one. And please like and subscribe. It would help my channel out. Share the content if you think it's worth sharing. And I hope you guys all have a great night. And I'll see you next time. Bye.